Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special gimmicky episode of Unboxing with Paul. As you can see, we've been accumulating packages that all need to be unboxed. They don't need unboxed, they need to be unboxed. That's an important thing to note. At any rate, as you can see, there are a great number of packages that we need to get through. Now, on this episode, we're not going to open them all because that would ruin future content and take away from your pleasure and enjoyment. So instead, we're going to play a little game. We have recently ordered a whole bunch of parts for a build-yourself drone class offered by Udemy or Udemy, udemy.com. And so we know some of this is part of that. We've also ordered some laptop parts for a laptop we're going to repair, so we know some of this is part of that. We've also ordered oil filters because I need to change my oil in my regular car, so some of this is part of that. And then there's other stuff. So I think what we're going to do, because the most important thing right now for me is to unbox the oil filters. So we're going to play a game where I try to find the oil filters. And then we're going to play a game where we try to organize the laptop parts into its own stack. And then we're going to try to organize what we think are all the drone parts into its own stack. And we're going to start with attempting to do the things we think of the oil filter. And then as soon as we get to a point where we've unboxed things that don't belong in the category we thought they would be in, we'll stop. And then we'll do another episode. All right. Let's begin stacking. In order to play this game properly, we're not going to read the labels. We're going to feel. This feels like the zip ties for the drone. This, I cheated. When I took the packing slip out, I know this is a drone plate. This box. Here, listen to this. If whatever is in there is light and not hard, look, not fragile, this could be the oil filters. We'll put it here. This one. Oh, that sounds like, I don't know, I'm going to call that drone parts. This one, we're not going to read the label. We're going to feel it. There's something. This is gotta be drone parts. This one. There's something heavy in here. Don't know. Gotta be drone parts. There's something really heavy in here. It's gotta be drone parts. This UPS box. There's something solid, perhaps a box. I don't know. Yay big. Definitely not an oil filter. Because the oil filters is 3 oil filters, which is why I think it's in here. This is a well-defined box of some sort. Probably drone parts. Ooh, there's another thing that's not drone parts in here. And I think it's probably this. We're going to put that in what we think is the oil filter stack. How about this one? This one, it shows a battery picture, so this is probably battery for the drone. Obviously, fragile, bright focal. Obviously a laptop screen. That'll go in the laptop parts. This is the right shape to be the top of the laptop case. Probably laptop parts. No idea. Probably a crap ton of drone parts. Miss E is shaking her head and mouthing things. We're going to ignore her. So we'll put this in the drone section. So, and then this one. No idea It's about yay big. No idea. Gotta be drone parts. So what we have is hopefully oil filter and final wish.com. Actually, my a wish.com order from 8 months ago or 6 months ago. It's the last thing the last thing that hasn't been delivered yet for my initial surge of ordering. And then I think, China Post. So I know what this is. Gotta be laptop parts. Gotta be drone parts and other stuff I may not even know what it is. And clearly, oil filters and a muzzle. Okay. A muzzle, ladies and gentlemen. China sent us a muzzle. Let's do the muzzle first. We're going to unpackage this lovely black plastic bag muzzle from China. You would come in closer? And let's get a look at the envelope. So as you can see, it's one of these where we can put our finger through and spin, like so. How exciting is that? So that'll be easy to cut. Did you get a good view on the China Post and the muzzle? Is there anything in here I can... Ooh, look. Yanhei Road, Elephant Coke, Tong Village, Nshang Street, something district. I love reading Chinese. Ooh, it's untracked muzzle. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's grab our trusty unboxing knife and count it down. 3, 2, 1. Bang! Now, like a ballerina of brain surgery, we will incise the skin of the bag about here, and very, very carefully but firmly, in a very disciplined way, we will open the envelope. There it is. Let's have a look at our muzzles, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. First of all, nothing else in there. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now be the coolest kids in the restaurant with our very own set of some sort of COVID mask with things with holes in them situation. Isn't that interesting? The Chinese recognize that our mask obsession has turned us into animals that muzzle ourselves. Isn't that cute and funny? Let's open this muzzle and see what we're dealing with. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, interesting. How is this possibly protective? Let's take a look, shall we? As you can see as we open our muzzle, it's got these filters. So that really is the whole point, apparently, is it's a filter situation. I don't see any instructions. I don't really understand how this works. Well, and then these things, what are those things supposed to do? Oh, one of our filters fell out. Is it a filter or is it a valve? It looks like a valve. Like the N95s that people shouldn't wear and are starting to be banned everywhere. Which makes sense if you're actually into the science. I'm going to put this on, ladies, and it's got a little nose thingy. I'm going to put this on and see what happens. Oh, smell that delicious COVID smell thing. Oh, it's nice and tight and snug. I don't know. Is this protecting anybody? I don't know.
Let's feel your exhale.
Somebody get a lighter or fart. And then, can you come here and fart, little girl? I want to see if this thing works. By the way, I used one of those cloth spit catcher masks that everybody wears that are cheap in the bathroom the other day. And somebody made a boo-boo or poo-poo, and I smelled it. So just so you know, that mask will kill you. Okay, let's look back down at these things. So I don't know. Oh look, it has a close and open. Oh, that's for the cover. I don't know what that is supposed to be. I mean, this is the thing.
No, look here.
Is it somehow using this? Is this a filter? I don't know how that would... And that is a filter. So when you breathe in, it comes through here because this is a valve. That makes sense. That's reasonable in its own way. So we got this cool black one, and then this cool blue one. Let's try the blue one on. The important thing is black goes with anything. It'll be great on with any outfit. And then this blue one is just cool because it's got patterning things and. Ooh, this one smells like the new goggles at the grocery store. When you buy those little cheap goggles with the rubber band, that's what this one smells like a little bit. How's that? Does that look safe? Is that protecting anybody? I can breathe through it very easily. Lovely. Lovely protection. Wonderful muzzle straight from China. And you probably can't hear me with the muzzle on, but the Chinese really know how to protect us from the COVID since they made it and sent it here. So very excited about that. So that's what this is. This is a filter for breathing in. These are replaceable filters for some reason. Okay, that was exciting, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy our brand new Chinese muzzles as much as we do. So let's move on with what is hopefully our oil filters. Again, let's shake it. It sounds, you hear that? There's nothing heavy or crazy in there. So that's why I'm thinking it's going to be 3 rectangular boxes that are oil filters in there. Ladies and gentlemen, the oil filters we're dealing with are cartridge oil filters, not the screw-on ones, but it's the one where you pop the cap and then the filter goes in and you close the cap on top. One of those ones. So let's have a look, shall we? We have to be very careful about this. The last thing you want to do is cut your oil filter. And that's always a risk when you're using an amazingly sharp Tac Force unboxing knife. Thank you, Tac Force. So let's go ahead and, very like a heart surgeon, we are going to very carefully incise with our scalpel and open the patient, as it were. Let's see, this box. I suppose right here, we're going to incise, like so, very carefully. And then we're going to have to pop the thing off that we're cutting open of the patient, like so. And just very gently, with extreme care and caution, we're just going to open up the patient and have a look, shall we? Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. We need to clear the butt cheeks of air pockets, like so. That's the best way to do that, as you can see. And we have 3 Muzzle German Ox 404D oil filters, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. So now we can do our oil change this week in our commuter vehicle, which happens to be a fine, fine German automobile by Bavarian Motor Works. It's a lovely car. I cannot tell you enough how much German diesel cars are amazing. Wow. Interestingly, for those of you who follow me on other forms of media, the Ineos Grenadier, of which we are huge fans, is going to have essentially the same powertrain as our diesel BMW, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to have a 6-cylinder inline diesel or gasoline option BMW engine, the ZF 8-speed automatic transmission, and then a custom torque converter. You can go to the Ineos Grenadier Facebook page or website to watch their video about the powertrain. Oh, we cannot wait until we unbox one in 2022, ladies and gentlemen. If the earth doesn't end, we will have a Grenadier. In fact, this episode is brought to you by Ineos, ladies and gentlemen. They don't know it, but it is. Even though they're evil British people, we love their cars and their design and their sense of humor. So, let's get back on our German machine, of which we're going to change oil this week. And now we can do that. We're about 1,000 to 1,500 miles overdue on the oil change. We try to be very religious about our oil changes because we drive precise machines that are always on time. So it's very important that we treat them well and respect them. And that's about that. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please comment. You may get the wrong idea from this ocean of packages that we're going to have endless content for you. At some point, this will slow down, theoretically, and we'll need you to send us packages to unbox. So if you're interested, please comment in the comments and send us a message, and we will give you a means to send us in a stalker-free way packages to unbox on the show. In the meantime, unbox lovingly, unbox deliberately, and unbox with care. Adieu.